Hello and Assalamualaikum. First and foremost, I want to introduce myself. My name is Nur Syahira binti Suhaini and my matric number is A17A0505. In this video, I will explain my final year project, which is the impact of self-service kiosks on consumer purchasing behavior. So, the researcher is me and my supervisor is Madam Munira Mashar from Faculty of Entrepreneurship. This is my poster of my final year project. So, let's go to the next part, which is introduction. What is SST? According to Mutter, SST is technological interference that allows customer to produce service without a service employee's involvement. In this new era globalization, technology has been playing an essential role in human life. SST was introduced to the world due to the revolution of technology. SST gives many benefits to consumers like by using this platform. Next, for the objective of this project are: first, to examine the relationship between perceived usefulness and consumer purchasing behavior on self-service kiosks in Kepala Batas, Pulau Pinang. And for the second, to identify the relationship between convenience and consumer purchasing behavior on self-service kiosks in Kepala Batas, Pulau Pinang. And for the third, to determine the relationship between time and consumer purchasing behavior on self-service kiosks in Kepala Batas, Pulau Pinang. Okay, let's move to the literature review, which is perceived usefulness, convenience, time, and consumer purchasing behavior. Then, I want to show you the methodology and the findings. Methodology. For the research design, the researcher used quantitative research. The data collection method are used primary data and secondary data. The number population of people in Kepala Batas, Pulau Pinang is 259 and 823. The sample size is 378 sample from the Craigie and Morgan 1970. And the data analysis, the researcher used reliability analysis, descriptive analysis, Pearson correlation, and multiple regression. The demographic respondent is for gender. Most of the respondents are female with 73% and compared to male with 27%. For race, the survey shows most of the respondents involved with this sample from Malay with the highest percentage, 89.7%, followed by Chinese, 5.8%, Indian, 3.4%, and the other race with the lowest percentage, which is 1.1%. Next, for age, the majority of the respondents are from 23 to 24 years old, with the highest frequency of respondent, which is 52.4%, followed by 25 years old and above with 70.2%, from 21 to 22 years old with 50.9%, and the lowest frequency of respondent, which is 19 to 20 years old with 14.6%. For the status, the survey shows that the single status is most of the respondents involved with this questionnaire, which come from 340 respondents with 89.9% and marriage status with 9.8%, and there is only one respondent that come from divorce with a percentage 0.3%. Lastly, for education level, according to the survey, the highest frequency of respondents are from degree which 63%, followed by diploma 22.2%, and pre-university STPM A level is 11.4%, and others 2.4%, and the lowest frequency of respondent is from master or PhD with only 1.1%. Next, for the table 1, reliability statistics, we can see the result from the pilot test with 30 respondents for independent variable and dependent variable are acceptable and good. Therefore, the coefficient obtained from the Likert scale is reliable. Table 2 shows the mean and standard deviation of independent variable and dependent variable. Mean of independent variable and the highest mean is the time followed by perceived usefulness and the lowest is convenience. Okay, next to the table 3, as we can see, all the hypotheses are accepted, and this study proved that there is a strong positive relationship between perceived usefulness, convenience, and time with the impact of self-service kiosks on consumers' purchasing behavior in Kepala Batas, Pulau Pinang. So, what I can conclude from my research study? This study aims to identify the impact of self-service kiosks on consumers' purchasing behavior in Kepala Batas, Pulau Pinang. This research also can define the real way to analyze the data. Some of the study limitations can give researchers a chance to give more recommendations to improve the research quality. Those independent and dependent variables analyzed by Pearson correlation coefficient. The finding of this study proved that there is a strong relationship between perceived usefulness, convenience, and time with the impact of self-service kiosks on consumers' purchasing behavior in Kepala Batas, Pulau Pinang. That's all for my final year project presentation. Thank you.